delivered home.
Arts and entertainment news, Sunday, September 9th. Paavo Järvi is attracting the enthusiasm of critics and audiences all over Europe and the United States for his dynamic and sensitive conducting. With many of the top orchestras searching for new directors, he has become a hot prospect. But this spring, the Cincinnati Symphony took Järvi off the market by making the 38-year-old Estonian-American their new music director. It's a pleasure to welcome Paavo Järvi. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
So let's straighten out the family tree here. Your father, Neeme Järvi. Your brother is Christian Järvi, who's been on this show already.
Yes.
Your sister-in-law is Lila Josefowicz, married to Christian.
That's right.
It's not surprising that a family would be involved in music, but so successfully. What do you think that is attributed to?
Well, you know, actually, we have much larger a musician tree in our family. We actually have 4 conductors. My father's brother was a conductor, so my sister is a flutist. All my cousins are cellists, violists. There is even a ballet dancer, which is sort of amazing. I suppose that it used to be very normal in the past, sort of older European traditions, for the kids to follow in the footsteps of their parents, and if you look at, especially Sons, if you look at the older companies and important companies, let's say Steinway and Sons used to always be the standard. That's what you always were expected to do. In our case, we grew up in a family of a conductor, which is a kind of a strange beginning to be already. And when you see somebody being so involved and sort of fanatically involved in music, and who appears to be having such a great time and so much joy, and constantly very busy, but surrounded by people and loved by people, and all the enthusiasm about the repertoire. You know, he would come and say to me, "Listen to this. This is the greatest thing." You know, next week it was another composer was the greatest. The week after that was another greatest composer. And so as kids, we were constantly in this state of high, seeing my father being so energized and energetic and involved in music, so that it was never, at least for me, a decision. It was never a question of, well, let me see, should I become a musician or not? By the time I knew any better, I was in too deep, so to speak. When I was a kid, I was obviously, aside from the normal school, we went to piano lessons, then we had percussion, and I was a xylophone. It was a sort of a circus act, you know, a little boy in shorts playing xylophone virtuoso pieces. I sang in a boy choir, not to mention played extra in the opera orchestra, and so on. So there has been so much